Hi guys, I'm sitting in the airport. You know what that means? Actually, you might not know what that means, but you know what this means. Yep, it is March 19th. Yes, March 19th, and I am heading back to Orlando for Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. That means you're going to see food vlogs coming up. You're going to see some fun entertainment. Tomorrow, it's a Friday. I'm going to be working most of the day, but we are staying one day, club level. So I'm going to show you all of the benefits, bells and whistles about staying club level for that one day at Wilderness Lodge. And then we're going to transition over to Caribbean Beach Resort. And I'll talk a little bit about that as well for you. But it's going to be a really exciting trip. During the day on Friday, we've got my friend Mary, who you may have seen from this vlog up here. And then that evening, we're going to be with Sarah and Carly because they are already there. Now, they have a little one with them, so I'm not sure how much will or will not be on camera. We'll play that one by ear. And then the rest of the weekend is kind of just me. There's one other person I'm hoping I get to connect with because we've talked about it before and it hasn't happened, but we'll see what happens. So sit back, relax, and let's make some magic. So we are sitting at the gate, Spirit. Last time I was in the first of E, so I walked all the way down to E terminal thinking that's where I was departing from again. Nope, was wrong. It was D10, so I had to walk all the way back past the restaurant where I just ate and all the way here to this aisle. Now, I stopped at the Hudson News and got water. I probably could have picked up some other stuff because there are a couple other places over here that I could have potentially gone to. But, you live, you learn. So, flight is at, I will tell you, they were worried about, TSA hasn't been getting paid, so they were talking about incredible lines and people not showing up, and maybe I just came at a good time, but it was empty going through TSA. And that's both the TSA pre-line and the regular line, so that was not a problem. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty fun trip. So the reason I am staying at club level for one night is because I was a schmoo. So what I had ended up doing is booked the flight for Friday to Monday morning, which is normally when I travel. No, I'm sorry. Booked the hotel from Friday to Monday morning, which is when I normally travel. Then I started looking at flights and realized flights were cheaper if I flew out Thursday night. And then I could just work Friday in the room and be there at 5 o'clock. And I've done that before. It's not been a big deal. And then I booked the flight, forgetting that I had only booked the room for the 4 nights. So as I started maybe 3 weeks ago, started kind of going, let me put everything into my TripIt, let me get my stuff organized, and whoops, and I was short a night. So I went back to the Disney site and went, oh, well, look at that. Whoops, I forgot to book a hotel room for that night, and went to book the hotel room. Couldn't extend the one I was at. We were sold out. And the only places that were left were pretty much club level. So my understanding was that Flame was going to try to come with me. Unfortunately, she was not able to do so. But because of that, I said out of Animal Kingdom Lodge or Wilderness Lodge, because I'd been at both before and they were the most accessible price-wise, which would you prefer to go to? And she went, I've never stayed at Wilderness Lodge. That's the one I'd love to try. I went, okay, that's the one I'll book. Which turned out to be that she couldn't come, so now it's just me. Whoops. But I will say these are two of the top ones that I have traveled to, so I'm pretty happy about this, even if not. And because the price is the same if it's one person or two people, I reached out to Mary, who you guys might have met. I may have mentioned this already, but I said, hey, I already have club level. You want me to throw you on the reservation? So she's going to join me tomorrow, and we are going to hang out in club level, eat and work and enjoy the day, and, have a lovely time. Sadly, yeah. And we're going to cheat. We're going to hit the pool in the middle of the day because I don't actually take a full-on vacation from my other job. I mean, I'm still going to be working on Friday, but I know I need a break. I know I need a little bit of Disney magic. I mean, even while I'm working, while I'm here with you guys, there's something about Disney magic that makes it a little better, so we're going to do that. So I've got the hotel. I last minute booked car service with Donovan Limousine. I was hoping I was going to see Ken, but I'm not tonight. I'm hoping he'll at least be picking me up on the way home. But But so yeah, so I'm going to be doing club level Wilderness Lodge for one night, staying there until they throw me out, because you can actually stay in the club level till midnight that night. So why not? So I'll check out of the room. I've got a late checkout at 1 o'clock. I've already organized. They are putting snacks in my room, so when I get there, I will not be starving. There will be something for me. They originally said they were going to put some of the hard ciders in there for me, and then they went, oh, no, we can't do that. So they can't do that, which makes me sad, because I would have liked something a little festive, a little special, but it is what it is. So we'll do that, then get breakfast, do the pool, eat their snack lunch, and I'll stay to do an early dinner just to try the foods that are there for dinner, just to see what some other options are seasonally. And then Mary, who does Uber driving on occasion, will be my Uber to Epcot, and hire her for that service. And then I'll go in and meet Carly and Sarah, and we'll do food at Epcot for Flower and Garden. And depending on how tired I am and how I'm feeling, my goal is to, at the park, close at 9, because we're only going to stay sort of in the front area, jump in the monorail, head over to Magic Kingdom, and go see that sad parade that I missed last time because it was 32 degrees out. And if not, then I'll try to do it on Saturday night, but we're going to do something Saturday night. I'm not sure what yet. We'll see how hungry I am. Maybe we'll do Disney Springs. Maybe we'll, go to Topolino, since I'll be staying at Caribbean Beach, and see if the bar has space. Live dangerously. I'm hoping to do that. Okay. Yeah, and I'm very sad because, all right, you guys know I always bring chocolate for the flight crew. So I brought chocolate, and I pre-ordered like all dark chocolate boxes and all light chocolate, milk chocolate boxes. And I thought I went through them all and separated them out and split them up so that there was a mix of dark and milk chocolate. Yeah, I didn't on this box. So there are 2 sets of the Holy Fudge Dark Duo and Dark and Salty, and everyone seems to have liked them. They're both gluten-free and vegan. So yeah. I'm a little bit, no, I'm not a little bit tired. I'm a little bit tipsy from that drink I had at dinner. But yeah, the flight doesn't start boarding for about another 30 minutes. Like I said, I was expecting with the warnings that TSA pre-lunch are going to be crazy. They're saying get there 3 hours early. For the last flight at the end of the day for me, was not a problem. Other flights earlier in the day when more people are traveling, probably could have been a problem. But it wasn't for me, so that's awesome. I'm going to just relax for a little bit. Watch stuff on my phone. Why not? I will start, because I got to work tomorrow, and it's, so it's vacation and not. Now, I don't know if how many of you remember the last time I worked from my room on a Friday at the Wilderness Lodge. I will put that up here too. When the squirrel came into my room. Now that was when we were on the ground level. This time we're up in the top level. When you're in club level, you're up on the top floor. So it won't happen again. But man, that was funny as heck. I was both scared and happily excited. The squirrel came in. I'm like, honey, no, you have to get out. It was very funny. Go look at that video. Yeah, I'm rambling. It's tipsy time. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to chill. And we'll see you on the flight. Just gotten off the plane. It's a long taxiing time frame, but it worked. And it's weird. I'm not used to this terminal, so we're got at the very end of the Terminal 9. And the terminal itself isn't big. It's sort of like a round hub thingy at the end. Sort of like Las Vegas. But here we get the weird monorails, the monorails. Yeah, we'll give you a little bit of a view. So we came up at 9. I'm guessing it's 1 to 9. And there are a bunch of little spokes. See, there's another one off that way. So we come to the center area here, whereas the southwest side is just 2 spokes. I've already touched base with, I believe her name's Noelle, who is picking me up. And we are off to the terminal. Yes, it's just cool looking. Very modern. And I'm not rushing because I want to be in the front. So we're just gonna wait. This is what these look like. The ones at the other side were all see-through and glass. And this is just not. My only concern is they're doing a whole lot of construction on the other ones, which makes me think they're turning them into this. Little capsules with no personality. No wraps, no anything. Bleh. So for this one, you come out sort of on the other side, like baggage claim A. Yeah, that's what we want. It feels, we'd have to walk down that entire long hallway. And that would be the side we're coming in, I think. No, can't be. I'm very discombobulated right now, guys. It's the best, it's the brightest, it's the one, it's the only, your favorite, my favorite. Poor Mickey has no light. It's Walt Disney World! Yay! And we are here, heading to not get hit by that stupid car. We are off to Wilderness Lodge. Yay! Got my room number, got my driver, who's fabulously fun to chat with. It's not Ken. I'm very sad, Ken. I'm telling you now. But that's okay. We'll see Ken on the way back when I'm incoherent at 4 a.m. Yay. But we are off, and once we get to the hotel, we'll show you all the fun. Yeah. We have just turned down the road for Wilderness Lodge. You can't really tell because it's dark, but you can see a little bit there. Do you see that? Yay. See? Look, we're in Wilderness Lodge. Yay. We're going up to security. We'll turn you off for that. Be back. And we're here to the porte cochere. Yay! Thank you to Noel, is it pronounced?
Yeah, Noel.
Thank you to Noel. And here we are. Let's go inside. Here we go. Oh, for those of you who have been to the Grand Californian, this is much the same. It has that same kind of energy. I just have to confirm which elevator I need to take. I'm pretty sure I know which one I need to do in the back corner, but let's double check. Something you don't get to see a whole lot. A very quiet lobby. 'Cause it's almost midnight. It is 11:58. I don't know if you can see that. So this is what it looks like at midnight. I do love that you can still hear the running water. There's something to be said about that kind of a peaceful sound. But all the parks are closed. Disney Springs, I believe, is already closed. And now it's just you and me. So, let's go upstairs. And we are in the room. All right, I'm going to show you the snacks and treats they left for me. As for some treats, oh dear, they gave me pita chips. I will give that to my friend. But lots of potato chips, some apples. Over here we've got the Disney coffee, which I will probably be giving mostly to my friend. And they have filled apple juice and Uncrustables and a dessert and water and Coca-Cola, because I asked for some Coke and water and some of that stuff. I'm tired. Oh wow, this is nice. All right, so in here you have, we have robes. We have robes. We have, I'm wearing slippers and robes tonight. That's it. But we have space to put stuff, get it out of the way, places to hang things. That's, of course, the front door. You have this long hallway. This feels like it might be a, no, it's not. Look at this shower. Oh my God, it's huge. Maybe it is a disability. No, because the door couldn't be like this if it was a disability one, and you wouldn't have a step up. But I am getting, I'm sorry, you guys can't see any of this, sorry. I am so getting in that shower, because that looks glorious. And a sealed up window. We have the toilet. We have 2 sinks, count them, 2 sinks, which is what I love about Disney. You have vanity kit stuff, we have tooth stuff. Then you go into the room. Man, I wish I was staying here longer. Look at that. Hold on. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? They also give you little bottles so you can carry your own water if you need it and you don't have to worry. I forgot. They also give you a chocolate bar for coming and staying here. So this is sort of the totem chocolate bar, so I will take that back with me. I have a welcome. I have all kinds of information. They were lovely. 2 comfy chairs, 2 little tables so we can work from here. We've got this beautiful water. A standy table that's above under the TV. And most excitedly, we have, we have a deck. You have to step up into the deck. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Buildings there. And then we've got all of this. There are 2 chairs and a little table right over here. But there is a definitive, I don't know if you can see it, it's a big step up. I actually almost tripped over it a little bit, so I just have to be careful about that. But this is a really nice room. I mean, look at the ceiling. This is like romantical and stuff. I feel bad it's just me. And the pretty Mickey. Hello, Mickey. Yeah, this is lovely. This is absolutely lovely. So when you come to club level, you get some cool stuff. So they talk to you and they say coffee starts at 6:30. The club deck, which is outside, is 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. The continental breakfast from 7 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., which can be a little more substantial. They usually have something hot. Refreshments from 11 to 4, and that's light refreshment, snacky things. Hors d'oeuvres, which is your quote-unquote dinner. It's usually more substantial than just hors d'oeuvres from 5 to 7. And then cordials and desserts from 8 to 10. So I will not be doing cordials and desserts, but I am going to do some of the dinner. I am going to do the refreshments and the breakfast break, continental breakfast. And probably get a mimosa and go to the pool. Speaking of which, these are some of the activities they are doing. Resort activities, artistry, movies under the stars. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. What is today? Today's Thursday, so we missed Frozen 2. And on Saturday will be Big Hero 2. And then just to give you an idea of where we are, here is the map of the building. So this is the building. And we are right here, I believe. So we don't really see the pool. I'll have to see if we see the pool. Maybe we have to be facing out this way. Yeah, we've got to be facing out this way. So we're like sort of in this area right here. Because we walked in the front door, we went up the elevator over here, and then turned and walked this way. So we're like, yeah, we're kind of in that area. So that's where 7095 is. Kind of cool, guys. If you want to take the boat to Magic Kingdom, you go through the building and you walk out there. If you want to take the buses, you walk out the front and you come down here. If you want to spend a lot of money on a cabin that you can't afford, you go over there. Yeah, that's got to be it, because remember I said I saw what I thought was, so that means I might even get a little bit of water in the distance. Maybe just trees. It's still pretty. Okay. I do love this resort, and I do love this club level, so yeah. I keep looking at the shower. That shower has to happen. So, I'm going to bring my stuff in, pull out what I need for the night, set it all up, set you away, and put on one of those robes, take a shower and robe it up. So I guess, yeah, this is probably it for tonight, since it's midnight and it'll be tomorrow. In fact, it's 5 minutes into tomorrow already. So, this has helped you figure out how to travel when you are going to the parks, coming down to Orlando, flying through Spirit, anything you're looking for there, please give this a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. Don't forget that I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?